What's going on, Capricorn? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really does mean a lot to me, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. Now, the theme of this week's monthly spread is going to be a monthly check-in, Capricorn. You know, with all the planetary shifts going down, we just want to make sure you're doing well and get you prepped for everything to come. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Gems, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Capricorn. Now, Cap, with this spread, I'm going to be going until Higher Self says stop. We're just going with the flow. And just so you all know, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? Oof. And lastly, the decks that I'm working with. This one is the, what is this one? Tarot of the Divine deck. And then the other one is the Anatomy of a Witch Oracle deck. And I'll include links for these decks and others that I like down in the description box below. So check it out if you're interested, Capricorn. Capricorn, this is sick. Because check this out. You got Ace of Cups in reverse, and we'll talk about that. But you also got the Sun. We have the Ace of Coins upright. We have the Page of Coins upright. And I'm really digging this Page of Coins, Capricorn, because we are getting ready to, we're already been in an age, but this is going to be a good time for you and for all of us really to manifest whatever it is that you want, that's your heart's desire here, Capricorn. What does abundance look like for you? And I feel like this is going to be a really big question for you, Capricorn, just looking at how this is set up here. And I do, Capricorn, you know how I feel about when we're talking about money, you know, where yes, if we're trying to get resources, I'm with it. You know, I'm all about make it rain. But Capricorn, I feel that this is asking you a bigger question because the coins are bigger than just the finances, the monetary aspects of it. It can be, do we need, or do we want more time with like our loved ones, like with our friends, you know, or do we want more time to pursue like our hobbies, or, you know, or do we want more time to, work on our health or work on ourselves, work on that kind of improvement? Because here's the thing with the Ace of Cups. And with the Ace of Cups being in reverse, I feel that this is showing that we're not putting enough love into ourselves, Capricorn. And hear me out, because it's not that I'm saying that you're not doing what you love, but it's doing more things that you love, and really asking yourself, is this, shine a light on your life and really be honest with everything that's where you're at on your journey right now. Is this how I envisioned my sunshine looking like? Is this where I thought that this journey would lead me? And it's not to say, you know, that if, you know, let's say some situations have happened, that's one thing, you know. And Capricorn, even if something has gone down that's gotten us feel where our Ace of Cups are where we're not feeling at our best, where we're feeling drained and depleted and whatnot, maybe not have anything left, Capricorn, this with everything that's going down, this is going to be the time. Focus on yourself. Focus on the things that are going to bring you light, you know, and bring you sunshine. And I know that I know it may sound like I'm oversimplifying this, but this is very typical Capricorn. It is, and I say that with love. You know, you're in a judgment-free zone. It's just I feel like that the focus is I feel like the focus is always here, Capricorn, or we try to like work through our feelings maybe, or try to throw, I don't know, like, or maybe even like letting like our material symbolize. I feel like that we're almost gotten to this place where it's like or we may feel or we may think that our material stuff is going to equate to our cups and what it feels, and it's going to it's going to get us to where we're feeling better and feeling more accomplished. But Capricorn, there's more to life than that, because I just feel like that this is saying that you have the stuff. Now get the dreams and the wishes and the feeling. Tap into those dreams that maybe some of that you might have put in the past. The page energies, they can be they're youthful energies, and this to me is like, if you've had any things that you've put on the side or on the back burner, any sort of like hobbies or things, maybe you've wanted to incorporate some routines, maybe if you wanted to work out more, maybe you want to get on a different sleep schedule, maybe if you want to improve your diet, whatever that is, if we put in some stuff on the back burner, it's time to manifest that stuff. Get this sunlight here, because here's the thing, Capricorn. It's not to say that you don't already have happiness and stuff in your life and abundance and all of this, but it's just like there's more. There's, and I feel like this has been like the trend here, is that like I feel like that it's just like, I really feel with this Capricorn that the way with where the energies are going, things are going to, like, how we operate and how we manifest and how in how we dream is going to change, because next week, depending on when you're watching this, on the 23rd of March, Pluto is going to be moving into Aquarius. And Aquarian energy is humanitarianism. They really are about society and the betterment of society, and things are going to change on a societal level, Capricorn. And that's not me trying to scare you. That's me trying to get you geeked up here, because there are going to be different opportunities. Things are going to change. It's not going to be, Capricorn, let's you've already, if you've been paying attention if you follow the news, I don't personally watch the news, but I've been hearing, people been keeping me abreast about what's going down. How things are going to operate are going to change, Capricorn. It's going to be a whole new world, and that's really exciting. But it really is about manifesting what's in here. It's going deeper than the stuff. Everything's been so geared towards this realm, in that we've put all of our hearts and our love, what things we love doing, and all of that seems to be put on the back burner. Or it feels like that in order for us to get this, that we have to have Ace of Coins. But no, Capricorn, we can have this abundance and whenever you're ready. Because if that's something we're thinking about, it's like, well, I want to start, let's say, painting, for example, but, I have to consider, I got bills and food and all this stuff that we got to take care of. I don't have the resources to fund my happiness, which, listen to yourself, Capricorn. If that's something that you've noticed, it's like, well, I want to do this thing, but I, got to consider the obligations first. Capricorn, you're your biggest obligation. And this is not an obligation, this vessel that we're working with. You've chosen this. This is where our energies have, decided to come here for a reason, Capricorn. And this is the time to give that, to do some more stuff for that, and not to focus on what you don't have, because what you don't have is Ace of Cups, possibly, if this is resonating with you, and that's where we need to focus on. How can we, in this Capricorn, because here's the thing, when I'm thinking about that painting example, no one's saying that you got to get the fanciest easel or whatever. This could be something. Get yourself just a couple of things, a cardboard and just some cheap brushes and you get some kid paint, finger paint, something along those lines, just to get you back in that space, get you in a more heartfelt space. Because I feel that earth signs. And again, it's no fault of your own. It's just I feel like how the energy's been focused is that your energies are so geared towards the stuff that if earth signs were to pour energies into themselves and really start building things, building what they love, that you could have both of this. These energies can be working in harmony here, Capricorn, but we're missing this piece here. And I find that if you were to get more in touch with these feelings and follow your heart more and again, not be so focused on the obligations, you're going to find this sunlight, this happiness, things are going to start looking up for you, Capricorn. Because think about your ruler, Saturn, having just moved into Pisces. Saturn is the planet of restrictions, limitations, karma, and all of that. And if we've been feeling that all we do is just we work so hard that, we wish that we could do this, we can do that. Capricorn, that's Saturn putting all of your all those wants and desires. That's what Saturn wants you to work on, because those are our shortcomings. If Saturn knows that you know how to make money. Saturn knows that you know how to get stable if you need to on a material sense. But we need to have that emotional sense as well. I really can't express that. Think about this too, Capricorn. Because listen, when you think about the opposite sign of the zodiac, your opposite sign is Cancer. My sun is in Cancer. Cancers are the types that in order for them, I feel like for us to, and this is going to vary, with your placements and whatnots, but I feel like if a Cancerian's heart is not in it, they're not going to do it. Whereas a Capricorn, if it's practical, they're going to do it regardless of if they want to or not. And I feel that we can learn from each other, Capricorn, yes, that practicality is needed. Sometimes too, we need that heart, and vice versa. That's the same, because funny thing, a little bit about me, my North Node is in Capricorn. So that's where, my mission is to pick up skills for, to learn from you, Capricorn, where yes, I follow my heart in it, but it's like, how do I make that practical? How do I manifest that? And that's where I feel like, how do you manifest your, I hope that this is making sense. But yes, Capricorn, that's where I'm going to leave that there, because I could do the whole reading off of this, because this is what I feel like we've been kind of leading up to. This is like the culmination here of Capricorn, because this is the aces are new beginnings getting ready to come on the horizon here, Capricorn. Just because this is in reverse doesn't mean that you can't access it. It's saying that here's the problem. Here's the nature of your problem. Let's nurture that. Let's put some energy into that. Let's see where that takes you, because the pages are that inspiration, that childlike energy, and this is allowing you to create your more. Capricorn, this almost feels, talking about like Cancer and Capricorn energy. Sometimes I feel like this is like how mom and dad would talk, because we're the parents of the zodiac. If you have Capricorn in your sun or whatever, that's what this feels like sometimes. I always feel like I'm like that nagging mother that's just like, Dad, Dad, we have enough money. Where's it? Go fill up your well. Go do your heart's desire. Let's get some more on this, Capricorn. Because really, Capricorn, it may sound like I'm coming at you, and I think I was coming at you last week, but that's, again, I think I said this last time, the potential that is getting ready to come for you. And I'm not kidding. Come on, seriously, 2 aces and the sun? Come on. Abundance is coming. And this is what I mean by when you can manifest whatever you want, you can. But it's just believing that and really allowing, because you can have a balance, Capricorn. That's the thing too. It's not even that I'm saying sacrifice your security. I would never say that, and I can't tell you what to do, because I wouldn't tell you what to do. But this is just how the energies are coming, how the energies that you're bringing me, your heart needs you. It's wanting to, fill up that cup, because the Ace of Cups is like think of it as yourself as a well, and this is the place where you store that like deep bottomless love. And wouldn't you love to just put some of that stuff that you've been your dreams, your aspirations, your the wants in life, you know, make doing more of that, Capricorn, because it would be beautiful, not just for you, Capricorn, but for all of us as a soul tribe. And you know, Capricorn, I'm coming at you a little bit, but you're really doing us a disservice. But you're doing yourself a bigger, like for you more so than I feel like for us. Like if you focus on you, we would benefit from that too, because who knows what you would manifest from this. So I'm sure something that we would all enjoy. Let me get you some more cards. Yeah, come on. Come on. 10 of Cups in reverse. Capricorn. I don't even know what to say to that. You can manifest whatever it is that you want. The 10 of Cups is your happy, your wish fulfillment, your happily ever after, your dream. What does that look like? What do you want? Because if you want more, you know, if we feel like that there's something else that we're just not getting fulfilled in some place, Capricorn, this is the time, prime time to look into that. This is Mars and Pisces, and this reminds me, I think I might have said that for a different card, and whatever. But this one is for sure Mars and Pisces one, but I bring that up because Mars is going to be doing a sign shift as well. You see what I'm talking about? Busy month. Mars is going to be moving. Sun's going to be moving. Mars is going to be moving into, let me start there, is going to be moving into Cancer. So we were just talking about Cancerian energy. If that's not a big sign from you there too, Capricorn, now I'm feeling the Mars energy. Mars in Cancer. Things are going to be more emotionally driven at this time, and I feel like that where that may sound, it could be a double-edged sword. Where yes, actions driven by emotions could lead to reactive results, but that's only if we're just if we're just in the feelings without intention. Taken from someone who's in there, you know, having to deal with the feelings all the time. It doesn't have to be where you are reactive all the time. Mars in Cancer, we can turn that into proactive because we're going to be driven by our passions at this time, you know? And so what better thing to nurture with that Cancerian energy, Capricorn, than your wishes, your dreams, that extra little bit to complete this whole picture that is you, Capricorn, because it's your victory, your sunlight, this happy, all of this stuff is at your disposal. Literally this, if breaking this down, Capricorn, I'm not kidding you. You can manifest whatever you want. And this is going to be a good time to not only focus on things that you want to nurture. If we've been putting some stuff on the sidelines here, Capricorn, I'm also thinking too, the sun is going to be moving into Aries next week I think officially on like the 20th, sometime in the evening, but I think we officially start the season on the 21st. That is the time of the spring equinox. Aries is the initiator of the zodiac. Aries takes action, even towards our passions here. You know, it's a balance, Capricorn. There needs to be a balance in this, and that's where I feel like the big happiness, the big picture is coming into play. And even thinking about with Mars doing the shift, this could be, because Capricorn, and this is going to be astrology kind of according to Justin, but we can really look at it as Mars is exalted in your sign, Capricorn. So you utilize that Mars energy to breathe these stuff, really the stuff to more, because really, Capricorn, I feel like I'm gonna start saying the same stuff, and Wait, more. Okay. We got the Five of Coins here, yeah? In Capricorn, this is something where I feel like that if we've been feeling like we've been in hard times right now, you know, that things are going to start changing. It's not that I'm saying that these hard times are any results of your own or any fault of your own. I am saying that I do feel like that things are going to start changing, and in where listen, where if we're in a situation right now, whatever this looks like for you, yes, that sucks. You know, if it's not ideal, I understand. Believe me, but we could, do you want to stay focused on this suck, or do we want to take actions to try to get back to some normalcy again? Because and hear me out, because I'm not saying that you're in this situation because you're choosing to be in this situation, but this is something where I feel that the Five of Coins reminds us that we are more resourceful than we know. And that sometimes too, if we don't have the resources ourselves, Capricorn, then reach out to others. You know, don't suffer in silence. You don't have to. You know, I feel that if the shoes were on the other foot, Capricorn, if someone in your soul tribe was in need, you would give them the shirt off your back. I don't doubt it for a question. Allow the soul tribe to do the same for you if you need it. Even if this is something that even just talking about your feelings, Capricorn, and your desires and your dreams, because maybe this is unfamiliar territory for you, as far as you know that you can manifest whatever you want, but this, you know, when it comes to your feelings, it's you know, maybe I don't want to say that you're stingy with the energy, but I feel like that, you know, Capricorn, maybe looking at it as your dreams and these wants and things, look at it as an investment, as opposed to maybe like a splurge. You know, you're splurging on yourself, or that you spent this money on for this thing. You know, no, I invested in myself. I invested in my dreams. I bought this art thing that we were working on earlier. I bought all this, or I invested in this stuff because it makes me happy, because it fills up my Ace of Cups, and there's one cup to your Ten of Cups filled. And then, you know, now I'm getting back, and since I started doing this art stuff, it's made me more relaxed, and I've been sleeping better. Bam, 2 cups filled. And then it's just it's like a domino effect. But it is realizing where we are limited too, Capricorn. You know, this Five of Pentacles, this can be too, you know, realizing that, yeah, like I do notice that I do neglect, because listen, Capricorn, I'm right there with you when it comes to treating myself and, you know, doing nice things for me personally. I used to and I'm still getting in the practice of that, you know, taking a time each week to just do something and again, it doesn't have to be a super splurge or anything like that. It's an investment. Let's get back. We've got to follow my own advice. It's not a splurge, it's an investment. And it's getting in the routine of that, Capricorn, and making that a habit, making you a habit, making these where we may be where our feelings are, or we're feeling unfulfilled or something, you know, investing in that, really. Because I want to say this is Mars and Taurus, this card here, more Mars energy, if this is Mars. For the sake of this story, we're going to call it Mars. But Capricorn, because even in this energy, I'm just thinking with this sun being at the helm here, I feel like that maybe this is something where if you felt like that you've had to put on a facade for a while, you know, that you've had to fake this, you know, pretend you know, everything is fine with the sunlight, or, you know, that everything's happy, you got everything together. It's okay for people to see you in a vulnerable light again, if we're if we're feeling that. And this is to Capricorn, remember that there's always hope. If we believe that we can do it, there's always hope. And that may seem cheesy, but it raises the vibration and it keeps us where we keep moving and we keep persevering through this stuff, Capricorn. More. So this really is brilliant, you know, like really, honestly, Capricorn, this has got to be, I want to say, of the readings, I mean, this is dope. Abundance is really kind of coming your way here. It's just really, how does that look like for you, and how do we get more, you know? And don't feel, because maybe that's something too. Maybe you feel weird, you know, like asking for more. Maybe you feel like you have enough, or that you're whatever, but Capricorn, there's enough abundance in the universe for all of us. This is not like, treat yourself, you know, allow, it's whatever we manifest, you know, the universe is just ask, and then the answers will come for us, and then we know how to take action. More? Of course not, because Mom's here. Queen of Cups. Cancer's card. So Capricorn. Look at that. Mom almost is just like, oh, are we talking about Capricorn again? You know I'm giving you a hard time, Capricorn. It's because I just... You really are such a hard-working sign, Capricorn, and it's admirable. It's inspirational, really. I mean, I don't like it. I know I talked about that. I don't care where it's placed. Capricorn energy is something to be marveled, but it can be even more extraordinary if you were to take some time and really nurture the whole being that is you, you know, not just focusing on, like, I feel like the dream that people sell you, Capricorn, you know, that they say that you have to have this to feel accomplished, or that to be accomplished, or this, you know. Abundance is whatever looks like for you on your journey. This happiness is however you want to nurture this, but it's something that the Queen of Cups, she's the type, Cancerian energy is rooted in the past, and she's the type, I feel like, Capricorn, reflect on how we've been operating up in this time, and if it's just been, if you've been, because when I'm talking about like manifesting towards your dream, you know, and doing things that you want, I'm like saying that, and because I want to be mindful of how I'm putting this. When it comes to what stability looks like in the future and all of that, I just feel like we'll take this time and reflect. Have we been doing stuff have we been focusing on, are we balanced in every aspect of our life? And if you've gotten your game plan as far as, like, you know, like how we're gonna, you know, 401k, retirement, all of those things, fantastic. Then let's focus on the areas that want and need your attention right now. You know, this is a time to see where have you been putting your energies, and if things have been, if they've been disproportional, then how do we make that adjustment? You know, how do we adapt to all of this? Because that's the whole point of these cycles here. It's about learning from the lessons, you know, learning when we made Ace of Coins happen. Absolutely, we want to repeat Ace of Coins, you know, throughout this journey. Absolutely, but we also want to make sure that we're working in some Ace of Cups too, and that's how we get to this whole complete picture where we're feeling fulfilled, and we've gotten that victory, where we reached that light, and, you know, we're feeling that everything is as it should be, you know, that all is clear now, you know, it's not just like a fog anymore, Capricorn. So really take this time, because this is going to be a busy season coming up here. We got eclipse. There's going to be an eclipse next month. A lot that's going down. So what do you want to do? What do you dream of? How does this look for you? So let's get into the oracle cards here, Capricorn. You know, Capricorn, and this is something I actually was thinking about talking about when with the readings, because when I pick the gems that I put on the decks, I just kind of let higher self, like whatever resonates with at the time. This one is a moss agate. Agate. You stay with me. But this is a stone that brings in abundance, and it's interesting, that would be the stone that I would pick, or that higher self would pick for this. And even thinking with this one too, this azurite, this can deal with the dream work. And so, are there any dreams, Capricorn, that I feel like that we've kept suppressed or kept put down? Because I feel like that there's abundance. Apparently, clearly, there's mad abundance that's coming up here, but we just have to nurture this. And even when I'm thinking about the cups and the coins, see, Capricorn, it's even all I can do this all day. It's all tied in together. Wow, because you don't got any swords or coins or wands. Earth and water energies are feminine energies, and they're very nurturing energies, Capricorn. You see how this is all beautifully tying together here? Look at this amazing story that you're weaving here, and that you can live, and that you can manifest. Let's see what we got here so far. We got the Sound card in reverse, and then we got the Renew card upright more. And Capricorn, let's start with the Sound card. Because one, I feel like it's a couple of things with this. Take a moment and kind of be still for a second. Be mindful of what you're telling yourself. I feel with the Sound card, but sit with yourself for a second. If you can find a space to just kind of be with you for a moment. And it doesn't, it can be a meditation. It could be maybe looking at a fire, maybe getting out in nature, something along those lines, but something where you're in a place that's just kind of quiet and kind of serene, just so that you can just be with your thoughts. Maybe even if we're going outside, let's say if we're in like a more kind of like a city area or something along those lines, maybe putting in some binaural beats or some, just like some lyricless music, and just be with your thoughts and just sit with that and ask yourself these questions, and explore that, Capricorn, because there's something something that's trying to be reborn out of this energy, Capricorn. Something amazing, something brilliant can really come out of something of, oh my goodness, Capricorn, you know what? I get to use my word of the day. This is going to be an August experience, and this is something where, maybe I didn't use you. I don't think I used that correctly. You can be whatever, Capricorn. The word of the day was August, and it's to be, and in its definition, not just like the month, but not the definition of the month. It's to be. It's dignified energy. It's revered. And that's where I feel like you're getting ready to get into, Capricorn, into this revered, almost like this inspiring type of energy, that you can birth. And this may sound, you may be thinking like, oh, Justin, that seems a bit extreme. Didn't I tell you to be mindful of what you're telling yourself, one? But two, why? Why does that seem so far-fetched that you can't be something? Because Capricorn, even thinking about your house, you live in the 10th house, your sign does. And that's the sign, or that house deals with like the public and coming into yourself, and like, and really, it's dope energy, Capricorn. But we have to embrace this new side of us, you know, and all this, you know, these transformative energies, you know, it's all happening for the betterment of you. Yes. More? Of course not. Yeah, let's switch back over. Bam! That's a great finisher right there. You got the new moon in reverse. Capricorn. This is a perfect time for you if there are things, dreams that you've been wanting to start up. Do it. It don't matter. You'll get it figured out, because if we don't Capricorn, it just leads to this place of where it's not like, I'm going to say again that it's not to say that your life won't be fantastic, you know, as it is, or that it won't get better in the future. I'm just saying that, I mean, the opportunities are, think of the aces. The aces for me are kind of like seed cards. You know, they're seeds that you plant and that you water and that you nurture. What do you, when we're not, then we get stagnant. The journey feels like we're not getting anywhere, you know? And it just becomes like the same old, day in, day out. But when we focus on some new stuff and breathe some new life into our journeys, Capricorn, I mean, abundance comes for you. So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm with it. And you know, I hope you like that too, Capricorn. If something resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and share this, Capricorn, you know, because I feel that it's like, when I think of earth energy, when I ask an earth sign, or you know, someone with like heavy earth placements, because I don't have a lot of strong earth placements, believe it or not. The earth placements start for like the outer planet, like Neptune and Uranus and Capricorn, I want to say, but that's like a generational thing, you know. But I always find that when I talk with earth signs about, you know, okay, you remove money from the mix, what do you want to manifest? And there's like a, huh? and like really, but it's really beautiful to see that, because that gives you a chance to just think like, what would I be doing if I, you know, money aside, you know, what would I be doing at this point? You know, how would I be filling up my cups in the meantime? You know, if I didn't, you know, wasn't thinking about bills or food or anything like that. And that's just Capricorn. I say that because I remember hearing that from a recording a while back. But I'm saying that just to get you in that mindset of, but it's not, again, I get the importance of the resources, but I would appreciate you understand the importance of the feelings too. But yeah, it's just like, what would you do if you didn't have to worry about that, you know? And then making time for that, making moments for those things. And I do find that would make all Earth Capricorns one, but then eventually Earth signs, you know, you can set a trend, Capricorn. I mean, you're the cardinal of the earth signs, you know. But you could be an excellent leader by example of that. We can be practical and we can do what we love too. We don't have to sacrifice one for the other. We can have our cake and manifest it when we need more. So yeah, share that. I would love to see Capricorns, because really you can do some exceptional work. Earth signs, really, if you know, it's just, where's the focus? And then, okay, I was about to get back into your reading there. And then in that whole story, when you're pulling all these earth signs, make sure that they're subscribing. And you too, subscribe, hit that bell button if you want notifications when I release videos each week. Social media, I'm gonna work on it, you know, with all the changes and the collective and things. Yeah, I'm gonna work on social media. But I am on Insight Timer, starting up something new, trying to break the mold a little bit, doing something out of left field. But it's a free app. They have a premium version if you want it. We're not in any kind of partnership or anything. It's just a tool that I find, if we have the tools to help raise the vibration, we share them. And I started a group on there called Zodiac's Raising the Vibration. And it's just a place to drop little positive affirmations or encouraging messages. And I put one in there at least, you know, once a day. And Or if you just need to, if you just want to stop by, if you need a little nugget of positivity, you know, maybe we need like a mantra for that day or something, an affirmation. Absolutely, they'll be there for you, Capricorn. But also too, as things grow, you know, I want to do something with like a self-care with the Empress, and you know, maybe doing something with like the signs void, of course, with the Queen of Cups. Like, who knows, Capricorn, you know, it's going to be just so many ideas, you know, but that's just like as things grow. So get those earth signs and have them come over and help join so we can all meditate together, and then we can all send, you know, thanks for meditating with me when you're done. And then lastly, because I mean, not that you needed a ticket, but I mean, you got the Queen of Cups here and lunar shenanigans. Come on over to the Chariot and Friends. But the Chariot and Friends are for if you have any Cancer in your placement, sun, moon, rising, Venus, wherever, Capricorn. And we discuss lunar shenanigans, and it's just a good old time. And all that housekeeping down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise card here so I can get you out of here. And come on, what's more, a little more earth energy for the win? The Hermit, Virgo's card. So thanks for bringing. Okay, so I see you recruiting. We got Virgos in the mix. I was just telling Virgo something similar, man. And let's see what we got for the Oracle card here. Main Capricorn. Because here's the thing. You got the Maintain card in reverse. And Capricorn, this is what I'm talking about, you know. It's keeping that balance. You know, we have to maintain. It's not just all about the work and the obligations and the stuff. You know, there has to be, we got to maintain that balance of doing some stuff for you, having some fun, you know, and being able to just like check out and not have to, you know, just enjoy yourself. But Capricorn, this is going to be an important time for all of us to do this. But considering the Hermit popped up as your surprise card here, take some time and do some soul searching, you know. Find out what it is that you want. Are you pleased with where things are at? And even when I'm thinking about the Hermit, this is Virgo's card. Virgo is about routines, energy. Their energy could be about routines, healthcare, all of that. You know, taking care of yourself, take care of your body, your mind, your spirit, all of this, Capricorn. But really, whenever you, you know, I would never ask you to do anything, but if I could ask you to do one thing, sit with yourself and ask yourself these deep questions and really, and see where that leads you, because I really do feel that it's going to lead you, because I mean, look, it's just racking up to a level of abundance that you I don't even know if you're going to even be ready for, Capricorn, because it's going to be splendid, you know. Absolutely. So be with that King of Pentacles, because that's what this is. You're about to be King of Pentacles here in no time. So I'm gonna leave that there. And you're already the Queen of Pentacles. So get resourceful, Capricorn, and tap into those feelings, you know. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, Capricorn. So you stay safe out there, and for real. Because Capricorn, don't even worry about raising our vibration right now. Because the second that you really start doing this deep dive and pouring this and raising your vibration to the sun, we gonna feel that. Bet. We are all gonna resonate with that, and it's going to usher in something phenomenal, Capricorn. You can bring in a new foundation with all this change that's going down. Come on there. I was gonna say Papa. Now we're getting weird, Capricorn. Where were we at? Raise that vibration to the root. Now get out of here, Capricorn. Now see, I'm gonna catch you on the next one later. Jeez, Papa. What are you doing, Justin?